Everyone, can you hear us?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep, okay. Good evening. I'd like to call Thursday, November 12th board meeting to order. Lucy, will you call the roll, please?
You didn't start it yet. You want to call it over?
Do I have to start over?
Is recording good?
No, you're fine.
Okay, we're recording here. Okay, Lucy, will you call the roll, please?
Okay. Trustee Sykes,
Here.
trustee Jennings,
Here.
trustee Bowman, trustee Boss,
Here.
supervisor Tomlin,
Here.
assessor John,
Here.
and highway commissioner Andy.
Here.
Okay, please join me in the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Seeing nobody present and nobody else on the Zoom.
You may just have to look out for trustee Bowman.
Yeah,
Larry's trying to actually come in.
okay, hang on, we got Larry trying to join us in 1 second.
All right.
Okay, Larry joined us.
Add Larry.
Okay, all right. See, again, seeing nobody in the audience or joining us on Zoom for this evening, we'll move forward from public comments. Approval of meeting minutes from October 8th, 2020. Can we have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Second,
Trustee Boss will second.
Who's here, right? Yes, okay. Any questions, changes? Okay, hearing none. Can we have a roll, please?
trustee Sykes,
Yes.
trustee Boss,
Yes.
trustee Bowman, trustee Jennings,
Yes.
Larry, can you hear us?
Larry, try again. John. Larry, try to unmute yourself.
I see his eyeballs.
We'll give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Thumbs up.
Okay,
That's a yes.
you voted yes. Do everybody's vote? I lost track.
I have.
Okay, good, thank you. Did you ask me?
Oh,
We can hear you now, Larry.
okay, thank you.
No, we lost a few bodies, though.
John, I'll change it when you second.
John's back.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right, we'll move on. Sorry. The joys of Zooming. Okay, can I have a motion to accept the committee meeting minutes of the Committee of the Whole, October 27th, Youth Committee, October 30th, Senior Committee meeting, September 25th, Communication Committee meeting, October 27th.
Motion.
Second,
Okay, any changes, corrections, questions? Okay, hearing none. Lucy, we call the roll, please.
Trustee Sykes,
Yes.
trustee Bowman,
yes.
supervisor,
Yes?
trustee Boss,
Yes.
trustee Jennings.
Yes.
Okay, now can I have a motion to approve our special meeting for the referendum presentation on on October 15th?
Motion.
Trustee Boss will second.
Thank you.
Any changes, questions? Okay, seeing no movement, can you please call the roll? Vote.
Trustee Sites,
Yes.
trustee Boss,
Yes.
supervisor Conlon,
Yes?
trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Jennings.
Yes.
Okay, we'll move on to approval of the board audit from October 5th, 2020 to November 9th, 2020. Can you call the board audit, please? Yes. ma'am.
Total general town fund, $38,050.95. Total general assistance, $852.07. Total general road fund, $30,740.59. Total permanent road, $176,481.76. Total park maintenance, $56,613.43. Total cemetery maintenance, $7,858.00. Total payroll, $214,343.58. Total vault funds, $524,940.38.
Thank you, Lucy. Any questions on the audit as read? Anybody?
Motion.
Okay, we have a motion. We have a second. We already, oh yeah,
Second.
Michael Jennings, second. Okay, now any questions on the audit? Okay, hearing none. Lucy, will you roll?
Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Jennings,
Yes.
trustee Sites,
Yes.
trustee Boss,
Yes.
supervisor Conlon.
Yes. And Lucy reminded us that trustees, I need you to stop in and sign some board audit reports when you get a chance. There's 2 for some of you to sign. And that includes you, Mr. Forster. Okay. Moving on, we'll have monthly updates from elected officials, department heads, and township manager. I'd like to congratulate Chris Boss, being elected to the Illinois House in the 51st District. I know you'll represent us well. Congratulations, and we're looking forward to you being sworn in, I believe sometime in January. Is that correct?
That is correct at this point. Thank you.
Okay, good luck. Also want to give a shout out to say thank you to the Community Family Services for placing red ribbons around the township building for the week of October 25th as we recognized Red Ribbon Week here in the township. Also, congratulations goes out to the Community Family Services for being recognized by ACTOI. They received the 2020 Youth Organizational Award, which is an award that made a significant contribution to the youth of its community for their mother-daughter program. They've been doing that program for over 10 years, twice a year, and has been very successful, and the parents or the mothers find it very rewarding that they have to get to spend that time with their daughters and get it explained, all the details in a positive way. Okay, moving on, the Lake County Board recently approved a traffic signal which will be installed at Ela Road and Long Grove Road. It's gonna take a little while because there's like 12 or 13 parcels they have to purchase to make that happen, but it's in the works. Also making notice that the Village of Long Grove is in the process of approving a TIF district for the 60 acres that surround the Menards off of Lake Hook Road. That's 60 acres and includes 18 parcels, 2 structures, but the Menards is excluded. And just a reminder that TIF districts last about 23 years. They're in the process of approving it. I have a joint board review hearing to meet set for tomorrow at 7 a.m. And their public hearing is now rescheduled for December 15th. They wanted to have it at Village Hall, but I'm assuming under the circumstances it will be by Zoom. So I'm waiting for information on that to.
Did they have to put that on the ballot? No.
Okay, so that's all I have. What I think of at the moment. Chris, any report?
No report at this time.
Okay, Lucy, any report?
Yes, congratulations, Chris. You did a heck of a job. It was probably because I was knocking on all those doors. Got you elected.
Town Hall was very busy for early voting this year. I want to give kudos to Arnie and Jessica. She was here very early every day to open up, and she came late a few nights to lock up, so she did a great job. She's doing a great job.
Just so you know, the weekend I was here.
Okay, the clerk was here too to help do her job too.
And it
So
was
did-
terrible, and Lake County treated us like, I can't even say. But just, they have problems. And I have not signed the contract for our April election yet, until they can come up with a little more planning. I mean, they ran out sanitizers, they ran out everything. It was unbelievable. So,
I think the most disappointing thing was that they have no ways of means of helping the handicapped.
and, yeah.
And I felt really bad for those people. The line was 2 hours long, wrapped around the building, and people were standing out there in some in wheelchairs, some were with walkers, some with canes, and there was no.
Well, then they started out too with not telling them that they could come in and put the ballot in the ballot box.
That
You know,
needs
so
more-
people were waiting in line for that.
More
So,
signage for that as well. So
Yeah.
there's a few things that need to be worked out. Okay, Joel, any report?
Just a thank you to the senior department for yesterday's drive-through veterans lunch. A little different than our normal routine that we try to do, but
Yeah.
nonetheless, still appreciate the work of the department and seeing the appreciation of the veterans that came through. So thank
We
you
had
for.
78 lunches, 42 were veterans.
Yes, it was awesome. It was very nice. And you got a really nice letter from one of the veterans thanking you. That
We
was-
actually got more today too.
That's nice.
There's them.
Yeah.
I'll make them send you a letter.
Things to work on that, and I did get to try some of the lasagna made by Chef Lynn, which was also delicious.
Yes, it was good.
Did you hand out too?
Yeah, and so was Larry. Larry Bowman was there too.
Wow, excellent.
Okay, Larry, any report?
The packet is in there from the last meeting, and if there's any updates from that, I refer to Susan, if she's there.
Okay. Michael, any report?
Nothing.
Okay, any report? Andy, can you hear me?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. No, I have nothing at this time,
Okay,
other than a quick congratulations to Chris.
okay. Don, any report?
Yep, so we've been real busy finishing up our border review appeals. We are almost done wrapping that up. So we're excited to be finishing that. And otherwise, we're just staying busy.
Okay. Will, any report? I thought somebody was gonna say something, sorry.
So I want to start off just by congratulating Chris Foss as well on his election. I know he'll represent us well. Otherwise, starting off with project updates, the Knox Park parking lot maintenance project was completed in the second week of October. The final seal coating and striping work was scheduled in 2 mobilizations in October in order to keep, in order to reduce any potential disruptions to sports organizations using the Knox Park sports field, and also making sure that employees had access to Ela Town Hall. The Ela Township website project is officially past the halfway point for completion. Our project team has been doing a great job keeping the project on track to be completed by the end of December. So thank you to everyone on that team. Following completion of the Community Center HVAC replacement project at the end of September, the township selected HVAC vendor Martin Enterprises returned in October to provide maintenance training to township staff. And the Community Center ADA door project was completed at the end of October as well. The project included adding ADA compliant accessibility for the restroom doors at the Community Center facility. And as far as I know, there's been no negative feedback. So, yeah.
I noticed they were still open though.
That was because of the class.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Otherwise, in mid-October, administration staff submitted an application for federal coronavirus aid, relief, and economic securities, or CARES Act, to Lake County for consideration of eligible grant funding available to Ela Township. Grant funds are awarded from this source of federal aid are intended to be for local government reimbursement associated with COVID-19 related expenses that we had through April through up to December of 2020. Otherwise, lastly, I wanted to take a moment to thank our staff for their efforts to support residents during the recent 2020 general election, especially our wonderful township clerk and deputy clerk. They were outstanding.
Plus, our staff had a lot of phone calls to deal with, so they really did a great job.
I think we had a new record.
I think we did. It was crazy.
Before, election day, we had 9,000.
Voters come through?
So it was definitely a challenging time considering the amount of people that came by, but again, our deputy clerk and clerk did an excellent job. So with that said, are there any questions?
This is all in your report,
Yes,
sir?
it is.
I know, thank you.
Okay,
Love it.
all right.
All right.
Thank you. Susan, any reports?
On the senior things, again, thank you to Gloria and Joel and Will and Larry for coming by yesterday.
Our pleasure.
With the veterans lunch, as you mentioned, Joel, totally different from what we're accustomed to, but the veterans so appreciated it. And it just actually highlighted what we've been seeing the whole time of what an outreach program lunches are. And it made itself really evident. So thank you again. We are in our 3rd week of dealing with rolling staff in quarantine. Not anybody that's ever tested positive, but being exposed. So first started with Chef Lynn. She was out for a week, and then was out for a week with his daycare center being shut down. And this week is so we'll see who's around next week.
I know, that's the question.
You're quarantining people that came in
They've been
contact.
exposed.
Or came in contact, but not necessarily tested
Right,
positive.
Yeah,
right?
and like Goddard's just shut down because of too many internal cases, so they're doing things
Mhm.
shut down. And later this afternoon, the district sent out report that they are shut down for in-person school until January 15th.
I thought it was 11.
15 days.
Okay.
That's when they're hoping for that, yeah.
So it's through the Christmas holidays, vacation,
Yeah.
break, all that good stuff.
And we've already started, as of this morning, learning our senior fitness classes, things that are in person that we will very likely be turning into remote with that, because we're anticipating ideally and given the same of 3 week mandate. So we're just making sure everybody's ready. And I will say this time around, some people seem more receptive to that idea. Again, it's that first roadblock of people thinking that they can't do Zoom. But we've made a lot of headway this last 3 months with Jim and Joe both offering a lot of tech help for seniors. They come in, they work out with them one-on-one, and then get other than that, just moving along. Again, our lunches seem to be like our highlight, and just way beyond just the meal, but really being in contact with folks and seeing how everyone's doing physically and mentally. So we're grateful for that program. And Chef Lynn received the ITAS Staff Member of the Year for her cooking expertise and just keeping that program going during COVID. So happy about that.
I especially enjoyed seeing some of the people in the cars coming through yesterday, the people I haven't seen in a while, so it was nice to say hello and see them visually, you know?
It's, you know,
So nice.
we have several people, several seniors that even like their relatives are picking up the meals for them because they're in hospital or they're not well, or they just don't
going
out anymore. So it's really a great way to keep tabs on people. The Senior Advisory Committee, we had a meeting on Monday and decided we were going to do a card campaign coming up in the holiday season, knowing that we can't physically see everybody, or, you know, we're not having a holiday dinner dance. So just a touch point of really reaching out, especially to those singles, and making sure that we are letting them know that we're here for anything that they need.
Okay. Any questions for Susan? Okay, move on then.
You're calling? All right.
All right, next is our 2021 holidays. Their list is in your packets. So can we have a motion to approve the township holidays for calendar year 2021?
Motion.
Joel second. Larry first. Okay. Any questions on the schedule? All right, Lucy, will you call the roll, please?
Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Sides,
Yes.
trustee Jennings,
Yes.
trustee Ross,
Yes.
and supervisor Conley.
Yes. Okay, next is the 2021 board meeting schedule. This is the same schedule that we submitted at the committee of the whole meeting. So can we have a motion to approve the board meeting schedule for calendar year 2021?
Motion.
Second. Second. Larry.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay. Lucy, will you call the roll, please?
Little worse for my brain surgery. Trustee Sides,
Yes.
trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Jennings,
Yes.
trustee Ross,
Yes.
supervisor Conley.
Yes. Grant applications. This is the same application as in prior years. The only difference being that we're asking everybody to submit by February 2nd, which is pretty much normal. So that gives us time to distribute it and have time to look at it before we discuss it at the committee of the whole. So if I can have a motion to accept this application and set schedule.
Trustee Boss motion.
Thank you. We have a second?
Second.
Okay. Any questions? Call the roll, please.
Trustee Ross,
Yes.
trustee Sides,
Yes.
supervisor Conley,
Yes?
trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Jennings.
Yes.
Okay, next. We have a motion to approve the tax levy ordinance 2020-03 for town. Ela Township, tax year 2020, collectible in 2021 for a total of $2,423,224. And I want to make a note that this is the same amount of money that we asked for last year. We have not increased anything.
Motion.
Second.
Okay. Any questions about the report that was in your packets? I'm not seeing anybody waving their hand at me, so can you call the roll, please?
Is that the briefing on there? Did I get you?
I'm not sure.
Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Sights,
Yes.
supervisor Conley,
Yes.
trustee Boss,
yes,
trustee Jennings,
yes,
Okay, next is the tax levy for the road district, ordinance 2020-04. Can we have a motion to approve tax levy ordinance 2024 for the road district, tax year 2020, collectible in 2021 for $1,337,092. And again, this is the same amount of money that we requested last year. There's been no increase.
Motion.
Second.
Any questions about the ordinance in your packets? Okay, hearing none. Lucy, will you call the roll, please?
trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Sights,
Yes.
trustee Jennings,
yes,
trustee Boss,
yes,
and supervisor Conley.
Yes. Okay, next is our insurance renewal. Just late this afternoon, a new packet was just emailed to everybody with latest information and pricing based on our meeting this morning. So to start off, we need to have a motion to approve the renewal of Blue Cross Blue Shield, along with the continuation of HRA and FSA. The only difference would be the HRA would be, the contribution from the Ela Township side would be increased to cover the difference in the deductible, and the increase in the deductible. It was at 3,000, it's gone to 3,250. So the employees have to pay the first 1,500, and if they go over and above 3,250, Ela Township would pay the difference of the 17.
Over and above 15.
Yeah, over and above, yeah. Yes. I think that's it. Can I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions? From anybody, even Andy or anybody? Okay, I'm not seeing any questions. Lucy, will you call the roll, please?
Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Sights,
Yes.
supervisor Conley,
Yes?
trustee Boss,
yes,
trustee Jennings,
yes,
We also included in that email this afternoon was a spreadsheet, an Excel spreadsheet that provided the costs to the employees, depending on which program they took for the 2021 calendar year. There's the PPO, which we're leaving the cost to the employee the same as far as the percentage that was taken out last year for 2020 will be the same in 2021. And then no one's last year took either of the HMO policies, but those fees are the employee costs are represented in that Excel spreadsheet. Did everybody get that? Everybody see that? Questions about that? Because I know this is all new, you didn't have that this morning. I just want to make sure. Motion to accept the employee official contributions for insurance benefits 2021.
Motion.
Yes, because, yes,
Second.
because John participates. Okay. Okay, we have a first and a second. Any last comments? Let me see what you called me.
I understand, this is Mike Jennings. I understand it's staying the same, which I agree with, but you can't say it's the same percentage though. Because, you know, it's technically not the same percentage.
You're correct.
Correct.
It's not.
But I mean, I agree with what you guys are, what we're doing, but you can't say it's the same percentage, so.
Okay, I'll withdraw that.
Same rate for paycheck.
Same rate per paycheck will be withdrawn from each, yeah, from each paycheck. Thanks, Michael. Are we good to vote? Okay, let's take the roll, please, Lucy.
Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Sight,
Yes.
supervisor Conley,
Yes.
trustee Boss,
Yes.
and trustee Jennings.
Yes,
Next is, resolution 2020-06, setting compensation for township officials. I've discussed this numerous times over the last several months, so I'm hoping that we can pass this along tonight. So can we get a motion to approve the resolution 2020-06?
Motion.
Setting salaries and benefits for township officials with the next term beginning May 17th, 2021 and ending May 19th, 2025. We have a motion from Larry and a second from Joel. Any comments? Questions? Last minute thoughts?
If you don't want to hear.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Lucy, can you call the roll, please?
Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Sight,
Yes.
trustee Jennings,
yes,
trustee Boss,
Yes.
supervisor Conley.
Yes. Okay. Since we're not all here, we can't go into a closed executive session, but I don't see a need for one right now. So before we adjourn, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And try to have a safe holiday.
Same to you.
And can we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
Second, Larry.
Got it. Okay, trustee Sight,
Yes.
trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Jennings,
yes.
trustee Boss,
Yes.
and supervisor Conley.
Yes. Stay safe, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Congratulations, Chris.
Thank you all very much.
You're welcome. You got a beautiful family.
I think so as well.
Oh, those twins are really cute.